I was so exhausted, but it was more than exhaustion. It was you break through a boundary, and I think you're right, Ed. You took me somewhere that I didn't think I was going to go.
My name's Ed Jackson. I was a professional rugby player. I was at the peak of my career, then everything changed. I think Polly met me straight away on a level of intention, I suppose, and we both agreed and shared the same values, why we wanted to do this, and it was mainly based around what would the outcome be for the viewer, and can this help people? I was completely paralysed from the shoulders down. I was in a pretty dark place. Many times I thought, I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, sorry. I realised then that it wasn't about me.
He was like, I'm going to walk again.
He did allow us to see him, fully. And I've always said he's got old soul eyes. And even though, he's got this kind of physical drive to climb mountains and do these incredible things, he's definitely got an old soul. And I don't know if you had that old soul, Ed, before your accident, or whether it kind of came climbing out through your hospital bed, but I hope that we captured that, because that is what I saw when I met him, and felt so reassured that the kind of wisdom that was coming up and through him was totally genuine and totally authentic. And for me, that's what the film's about.
I said to my physios that I wanted to climb a mountain. And they were like, excuse me, what? I wanted to rewrite the rule book of what is possible in life. We're too quick to be put into pigeonholes by society and by ourselves. I think actually I have been numb to my story in the past because, you go through this over and over again, and Polly had an amazing way of making me connect with certain elements of my journey, which no one else had really done before. And I'd never really felt the need to go back there. It wasn't a defense mechanism. I could recite what happened quite comfortably, but not really take myself back there. And there's some moments in the film where I'm thinking about mostly what I've done to other people, the emotions I've put them through. And that was one of the hardest things for me to watch, actually, was seeing my loved ones and how they dealt with that situation, or what they went through in that situation, because I don't see that. I've never seen that. I know what I went through. They're always saying it's okay. They're always being supportive. You can imagine how hard it was, but then all of a sudden you see how hard it was. Helping others helps you massively. It's such a shortcut to making yourself feel better. Ben is an ex-paratrooper on the same journey as me. He's joining me on the most dangerous climb either of us have ever done.
I think the thing that Ed and I really met on was this idea that they are building a community, and it's a real community, and they invest in them, and the people around them benefit from being around them, and they don't try and pretend they're impacting hundreds of thousands of people. They really put the hours in to building what they've got, and then those people are going out already, and the ripple effect and helping others. So that ripple effect really is the kind of model, isn't it, Ed? And I totally buy into that, and I think we all desperately need it at the moment in our world. And having met a lot of people from that community, I know how massively beneficial it's been to them.
The most mentally draining day of my life.
Barry and I believe that you will get to the top of this mountain.
There is a lot of important messaging in there that Polly's managed to capture so beautifully, and that was the whole aim of the film, is to hopefully have a positive impact on people. So you want it to land as impactfully as possible, and what better way than in the cinema?
The footage of the mountains and the sort of the majestic environment is so gorgeous when it's up large and, in your face like that. I mean, I don't know, the mountains are so incredible. We can't do them justice on our iPhones. It just doesn't work, It just, let's pay respect to the beautiful earth that we live in and go and watch it on a big cinematic screen.
You never really know how life's going to pan out. I'm not scared of dying. I'm scared of not really living.
Thank you for watching Picturehouse Cinema's unique video content. Hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date with our movie news, cast and crew interviews, highlights, trailers, and lots more.